and actually the last battle scenario of Inky's quest. Afterwards there will be only an epilogue scenario, a dialogue scenario, which will be on the 12th of March, so in 2 days, somewhat at the same time. And actually, let's just go. Our invertebrate heroes rushed through the flooded tunnels, following the smell of sea. But before they could emerge in daylight again, they approached a huge cavern, and there they realized that their journey isn't over yet. I think I've mastered the powers of sorcery staff. To be honest, I wish we wouldn't have to fight any land dwellers, living or undead, for rest of our lives, so that's a typo. Just a moment, please. I really just don't forget about typos, so I write them down immediately. For rest. For the rest of our lives. I feel I've said something I shouldn't have. We meet again, Mothers, just as I've promised. But this time I'm prepared to destroy you once for all. And for all, I'm pretty sure. Damn it. Once and for all. You? Again? Aren't you supposed to be dead? I mean, technically he's been dead for a long time, but that's not the point. The destruction of the Onyx Egg made me vulnerable, but it didn't kill me. Did you really think that I would create an item that can be used for my instant destruction? I'm not that stupid. Of course, Lord. You're not that stupid. As soon as I regain my powers, I will build a new Onyx Egg. And while you were celebrating my seeming defeat, I found this gorgeous place. Technically, it was me who found this place, and I've also advised you not to announce early survival to enemies until it's necessary. Shut up, slave! I'm boasting! Yes, boasting is all you do. We've just fought a blind lizard who was a worthier enemy than you. Was worthier. If you stop jumping to my speech, I may tell you how I'm going to punish you for all suffering you've caused me. All the suffering. It would be more impressive if any of your previous plans wasn't an utter failure. Hadn't been. Yeah, I don't like the grammar. Plans. If any of your previous plans hadn't been an utter failure. Plans wasn't. No. Plans hadn't been an up. I admit that you have. War. There's lots of words missing. You are. Tougher opponent than I expected, but this time I field advantage. The shore in front of this cavern is littered by shipwrecks, providing with many bodies to reanimate. Rise up! Rise from... just rise already! At least we know what the serpents were escaping from. Only one of us will leave this cave alive, Lich Lord, and it won't be you, if only because you're not alive to begin with. You've helped me get rid of that blind reptile. I will help to get rid of this talking carcass. Gah! So, my victory is kill Lich Lord Ravian, and defeat is the usual Inky or Master Seer dies. By the way, like as Deep Sea Alice said, they... Whoa. that description is weird. He has mastered the power of Sorceric Staff, which includes Cure and Healing, and cold-based range attack, which is like honestly very much useless against all the enemies I will face now, but it is what it is. So I could go and try to claim all those villages, but I don't need to because I have a limited amount of high-level veterans, which which I can recall with my starting gold, and I have no plans on recalling more units than that. So it doesn't mean I'm not gonna start with the loyal units. And the healer, of course. Like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18 units. 360 gold, I can do that. I probably should take some village at least, so my income doesn't go so hard into negative that that I lose more gold than that I lose so much gold that I would be unable to actually do what I'm trying to do, recall all the units I want. Okay. So yeah, even though he said he has the field advantage, sure, he can summon a lot of bodies, but I'm still the only one with proper movement and chances to dodge on this terrain. Like, it really doesn't matter what he's trying to say. He's maybe not exactly wrong, but he's not exactly right either. I probably should try to stop the undead from taking all the villages though, because otherwise he's just gonna spam them so hard, and I do not want to deal with that. Okay, that's a lot of shadows or night gaunts, I'm not sure. Suddenly a sound of clapping wings and high-pitched screeches started echoing in the cave. Those bats must have lived in this cave before Ravian moved here. They were probably hunting during the night, and have returned to sleep during the day. It's assuming that it's daylight outside. We've been in these dark caverns for so long that I lost the track of time. What should be of more concern to you is that these bats are still thirsty for blood, and you are more likely to provide it for them than my underlings. That's a fair point. And as I said, I would very much like to stop those guys from reaching the villages. Like, there's really no point in trying to go aggressive against them right now. I like trying to invade them on land or something. Like, first of all, it wouldn't really work, so there's that. Second of all, yeah, villages, or at least denying villages, is a priority. Just because I don't need the income doesn't mean I shouldn't deny it to them. Shouldn't deny it them. So, and with this right, 6, one more turn, and then I will have recalled all the units I have. All the relevant units I have. Okay, it seems I really should remove those bats, because they are the ones who will collect all the villages if I leave them alive. Wait, what? Those are not Zulus, those are so-called drawn carcasses. This floated body once belonged to a sailor who lost his life during a sea storm. Long time spent underwater made this Vulcan corpse more agile in aquatic environment than usual. I see, they only need 2 movement points, and how much would Zulus need? 4 move. Okay, fair enough. Fair enough. They are pretty fast actually, at least compared to the usual undead. Oh, he has also battle healing, which is absolutely useless in this map, in this scenario, because almost all of the units available are not alive, and battle healing only works with units that are alive. Anyway, I'm gonna kill those. So there should be still 2 shadows around, which I obviously can't see, but at least I know that they are around. I guess, like, I'm not really sure if it's actually an upside that I know about it. Nonetheless, I do know about it. Like, the skeletons are perfect. Like, it's perfect to pick off, take down whatever the skeletons in deep water, because they have only 10% chance to dodge. That's incredibly bad. Yep, that's pretty much the thing I'm trying to say. So yeah, honestly, the drowned carcass units are sort of the best units they have, except ghosts here. I mean ghosts. Nice. So yeah, this kind of number was the reason why I was somewhat afraid that I might run out of money, even though I'm just recalling 24 units, I think. Yep, 24 units. Please survive. Thank you very much. Also, whoa, nice. Oh, it was a night gaunt indeed. Okay, then there's one shadow or one night gaunt still running around, which I cannot see. Actually, is he out of money? Yes, he is. Just wonder where they are. Like, for a moment I was afraid that I might have not turned on my microphone. Luckily that's not the case. I have turned it on. So I wonder if I can finally kill the Eternal Slave one now that the thingy, the Onyx egg, has been destroyed. Like, maybe it played a part in sustaining it, this Eternal Slave thing, business, something. I do not know, obviously, but I can hope. So, and I would like to remove this guy. I mean, there's no one who can back them up over here. Die. Nice. So I kind of lost track. Like, there might be something over here, but I don't know because I lost track. But I'm pretty sure something is over there somewhere. There you are. Anyone else? Not visible, at least. Okay. 2 Eldritch Tentacles go down to heal, 2 go up. Just to provide cover for both of them. For both sides of the map. Okay, that's sadly not a kill. Shame. This one gotta die. Perfect. So this is a bit awkward now with those ghosts over there, and me not really being able to be defeat. Oh, there's another one. Me not being quite able to defeat them. Kind of forgot that Master Ursia, like the Deep Sea Elder, has healing. Like, I totally should have accounted for that and made use of that. So at least those 2 birds are not much of a threat right now. More fire, please. Thank you very much. Like, the clams are obviously not that helpful. At least not on this kind of terrain where I can provide a lot of damage. And I have a lot of mobility, so I do not actually need to try too hard regarding tanking. Okay. As I said, there is still one shadow or night gaunt missing, or at least I think so. Like, I've killed only one, and there were 3 empty spaces. Rah! Look out! A group of serpents has emerged from the deep. Apparently the bats weren't the only ones to call this cave home. No. I thought that all of the serpents were escaping that Lichen Lord's presence. Why are they returning? These reptiles used to feed on the corpses in the wreckage. When I arrived, some of them fled. Others tried to find and were turned into my honored servants, and the rest folded and started obeying me out of fear. I advise you to do the same, mollusks. Never! We aren't afraid of you, you putrid minions, or these enslaved animals. Gah! So I'm assuming he's just gonna throw more beings at me. I wouldn't know for sure though. I really know that I want to remove this guy, but that might take a while because I have I still need to import my magma squids over there, sort of. Okay, and I'm just gonna ignore this one, like no reason to allow them to bulk up around me. Bye! Then have... Oh, I forgot about this guy. Whoops. Die, please. But no, I really pretty much forgot about them. Yep, this one too. Annoying. Shame. I was actually hoping for that to work. Would have provided some nice healing, I'm pretty sure about that. Then kill this one off, I guess? Yeah, I don't want for this one to heal. I'd rather be done with them. Okay, I've got plenty of fire damage over there. I can just move my magma squid down here. Meh. That's not a proper hit. That isn't either. That works. Yeah, this guy has still 70 villages, which is frankly impressive. So I gotta do something about that. Also poison this one. Why not? Was worth a try. Yeah, this one is poisoned anyway, so damage is done nonetheless. Whoops. Yep, same mistake. And this one is still totally fine. And this ghost is still plenty annoying. Pretty glad that they are not recruiting more Spectres. Okay. Then what to do? I still wanna get rid of this one. Okay, and now I have an actual chance at that. Yes. My slavery is ended. You are too weak to raise me again, Ravian. I never liked you anyway. Do you hear me, Leech Lord? I never liked you. The loss of one slave can't stop Ravian, the Leech Lord. However, as soon as I regain my powers, I will raise you again, and you will pay for your insolence. So at least I'm done with that one. Never again. Then die. Also kinda gotta start taking all those villages. so he doesn't have that much income. Then there's this healer. Doesn't need a healer, doesn't need a healer. I can technically ignore this one, but I'm just gonna burn it down first. Pretty sure there is a skeleton somewhere. There should be a bane bow. Where did it go? Is it this one? No, it couldn't be. Then where did that bane bow go? Did I kill it? I honestly do not know. Whoops. Then retreat from this stuff over there, and no, I don't need that village. Like, part of why I do not want to take those villages is because I'm not really fast over there. It's in a way far more efficient to not take them and waste time on them. Not to waste time on them. With them? Something. Okay, the situation has mostly stabilized. The sea serpents and water serpents and undead serpents are gonna be a bit annoying, I think, but probably not very threatening. Okay, they will hurt apparently, but I do hope that they will survive. And I keep forgetting that my Eldritch Tentacles have no retaliation attack, meaning they are always a prime target, and then I forget about the Dread Bats as well. So that was my bad. Then you are going down first. Easy enough. This village belongs to me now. You get a poison. This one I can kinda ignore. Like, there really isn't much they can do. This one I would love to raise, but we'll have to see if I'm lucky enough. And I am. Nice. Walking corpse. I mean, technically it is a swimming corpse. But technicalities. That one's gone. I honestly do not want to fight this one. Like, they deal a lot of damage. Or can deal a lot of damage. And I would like to just skip that kind of damage. Meh. Works for me. There you are. Well, as long as I can slow them, not a threat. Then remove this one. There should be a lich. There it is. Like, technically I could just pay attention during the enemy turn and then calculate where everyone is. Practically, I do not want to invest that kind of effort. Because it's effort. And more importantly, or just as importantly, I do not need to invest that kind of effort to win this scenario. Not with all the advantages on my side. I guess honestly those sea serpents and the bats are probably there, so the mastering of sorcerix powers by Deep Sea Elder have actually some kind of use and are not just for fun. At least that's my explanation right now. So, and I wonder, is anything else coming? I hope not. Yes, this is a walking corpse for me. Accursed mollusks! I thought those reanimated sailors would finish you by now. I shall send some reinforcements. Are you going to raise their ships or what, Lich and Lord? Good idea, mollusk! Rise up! Rise from your watery graves! I should definitely be more careful with these rhetorical questions. Gah! Like, really? Ghost ships? Come on! Ah, damn it, Inky. So yeah, they are apparently basically some kind of wraith, which has somehow a drain attack. I mean a ballista attack, like that's what makes it a wraith, more or less. I truly cannot wrap my head around that one. Like, what? Nope. That did not work, but it would have been kind of funny. Then let's ignore those ships at least until my healers get my fire squids are rather magma squids indeed. Get to them. Like they're the ones that deal the most damage against this kind of unit. But still, what the hell? Seriously. Ignore this. Destroy this, or at least try to. I honestly don't get how the ghost ship can drain health. This ship isn't made of wood and iron, but of dark fog and full magic. Manned by ghosts of drowned sailors, it soars above the sea surface, looking for the next unfortunate souls to add them into its undead crew. Okay, I'm gonna write down the typo as well. Ghost ship. What's looking for the next. There we go. And hopefully destroy this one as well. Yes. Check and mate. Needs a village. I would like that village. And I would also like that village. And then I'm still stable. But still, what? Raising the ships? Damn. Like, it's honestly confusing that Lich Lord Ravian is actually an incompetent necromancer. Like, I don't imagine that this kind of trick, this kind of animation is possible to just about anyone. Any kind of necromancer, I mean. Shame. Die. And die as well. And get this one. Finally. Be gone. Actually, I wonder if I kill this one, if I get a walking corpse, or if I get a dead serpent. Okay, it's sadly just a walking corpse, but it would have been really nice. And here we go. Now we can start closing in on the undead. Actually, I should first start with healing up all the units I have and then closing in on the undead. Okay, those two villages are set. And then they only have those villages over here left. And I can start taking those down. This thing doesn't have regenerate, so first step, poison the hell out of this. What is this? It is ice like an animal, but it tastes like a plant. Did you think that I can grow only mushrooms, mollusks? Fortunately, they look flammable and poisonable. Since they cannot move, they have no regenerate, and yeah. The undead have no healers, I can just attack them and then walk away. That's literally what I'm gonna do. And then I can pick them off a couple turns later. At my leisure, indeed. And yeah, they are pretty flammable, but because of the poison part, I really don't have to burn them. I can just wait. Oh, no you don't. Okay, let's burn the last ship and get this done. Nice. Okay, if I'm already around, I guess I can pick up a couple more villages. It's really a habit. It's hard to get out of. I mean, technically it's a good habit to have, and even now it at most costs me time and nothing else. So I don't really mind indulging this. Here we go. So how much income? Still 17. That's pretty strong, I gotta admit that. I'm gonna move this one over there. Yeah, that should work. And move in my other units. I frankly and sincerely hope that there will be no more creatures arriving, trying to fight at Revian side. I wouldn't count on no more allies for them arriving though. I would love that, but I'm not counting on it. Then I guess 2 more turns, then most of them will have healed, and I will start pausing the rest of the ice dogs. There's, for example, this one. Or maybe I just should move to the edge of this whole thing. Preferably with my clams first, because they are pretty tanky. And then we can still see. Nope. As long as they have to go into shallow water, I still have the advantage. So that should be fine, I think. Even though it seems a bit unnecessary. But I do think it's gonna speed things up, and that's all I really want right now. I just noticed that Lich Lord Revian has the trait Dim, which kind of fits the character he has so far. But I really had not realized that. Bye. Also bye. I tried. Die. So, and with this I'm at least rid of 3 of them. Huh! They have an undead variation? That's surprising, honestly. I certainly did not expect it. Like I was thinking they would just be gone, or yeah, pretty much. Please, this might be something campaign specific, like that Telkian decided for them to have an undead variation in this campaign, because insofar I know they usually do not have one. At least not in other campaigns I've seen them so far. like the rationale behind them not having any undead variation in other campaigns is that you would have to be a very competent necromancer to be able to, or no, to be specific, no necromancer has the experience to actually raise them. And with that, of course, there is no undead variation for it, because no one knows how to do it. Also, as you can see, I'm just ending this now. Yay, level up! But yeah, I think at least 2 units, probably more. There's the first one will die before the scenario's over, because this is a pretty good stronghold. Like, you gotta admit that. Especially considering that he has plenty of gold to throw at me. And since they're not dumb enough to go out when they have literally no unit available. Look, I got a soulless. Yeah. This will have to do. Yeah, okay, Deep Sea Elder, of course, cannot move onto land and is useless in the last part of the battle. Although my woes thingy, walking corpse, is the one that got the best movement on this kind of terrain. Burn. Okay, I tried. Then rise, I guess. But I think everyone can believe that I'm about to end this, considering how the map looks. And I actually managed to get all the villages. No, not my soulless. Come on. I worked really hard on that one. Well, not that hard, but still. And this should be it. Like, he's not surviving this turn. It's over, Legion Lord. Gah! You cursed mollusks! Be thrice 7 times cursed! What? Ah! If there was more flesh left on Lich Lord's skull, on the Lich Lord's skull, just a moment. Lord. Skull. Lich Lord's skull. Inky and Master Seed would have seen an N expression. Seen expression. Inky and Master Seahead would have seen an expression of utter fear from death and hatred to all living things in Ravian's face. They still heard his unnatural scream as his black soul left its decayed shell. Without Ravian's will to control them, all his undead horrors collapsed like puppets with their strings cut. The undead are gone. We can leave this cave safely now. At last. Hopefully this time we can return home for real. And with this, the scenario is over. For now, thanks for watching. And see you in 2 days for the last scenario of this campaign. For the epilogue, to be precise. I have not yet picked the next scenario. But I will. Of course, there will. I'm not. I have not picked not the next scenario, but not the next campaign. I still gotta decide on that. I might actually take a break too, but it's still up in the air. For now, see you next time, because there is at least one more next time in soonish, in 2 days. Bye.